Hello, Nigerians, home and abroad. You are welcome to a special edition of Editorial Thought. My name is Tochku Raphael, and I have a wonderful package for you. Politics, they say, is the art of the possible. This axiom simply means that in political relationships, politicians struggle not only to grab power, but more importantly to maintain and consolidate this power regardless of how it is used. This theory explains the recent action of the Edo State Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Jareth Tenebe, to defend what Nigerians might call an embarrassing verbal errors of the newly elected governor of Edo State, Monday Okphebolo. You may recall that on Tuesday, the governor was on his feet presenting the 2025 Edo State Appropriation Bill to lawmakers at the State House of Assembly. The numerical value of the bill was 605 billion naira. But during his presentation, Governor Okphebolo displayed a bit of confusion and inability to read the figures. He also struggled to pronounce some words such as proposal and considerations. Let's have a look.
The Edo State 2025 Appropriation Bill of 605 billion 76 million 76. Let me take it again. 506 billion 605 billion. Sorry, 776 billion. Sorry, it's confusing me. Okay, six.
Order in the house, please. Mr. Speaker must be heard silence, please.
Now, reacting to this development, Nigerians have expressed different opinions. Those who are fed up with the ruling APC say that the party is confirming its incompetence in the person of the Edo State governor. According to their frame of mind, a governor who was imposed on the people by the APC, what we have seen is not surprising at all. On the other hand, the APC supporters may equally have dished out sound arguments. They are saying that leadership is not determined by academy or how outstanding a person is in grammar or oratory, even though these qualities are charming. Rather, they believe leadership to be a function of capacity and competence. Further, some APC supporters seem to have cleverly given an explanation of the governor's blunder. According to the Edo State APC chairman, the governor's mistake is a testament to his innocence and originality. He stated that, ironically, former President Olusegun Obasanjo and the Ashua Ighodalo PDP candidate in the Edo State election could not make such mistakes because they had stolen billions of public funds. He then finally said that anybody who doesn't like Monday Okphebolo should go to hell and burn to ashes. Take a look.
Yes, it's been, social media has been agog with the governor, our governor, budget presentation about mistake on 650 billion and the rest of it. It's a normal thing. Zuma made such mistakes, and a lot of people make such mistakes. I don't know figures. You see, that is how to know original and innocent people. Obaseki will not make such mistakes because he has stolen billions before. Ashua Ighodalo will not make such mistakes because he has stolen billions before. Monday is not a thief, so he's not familiar with figures. So anybody who wants to talk and continue to talk is nonsense. He's the governor of the state, and he's the governor of the state. He's performing, and he'll continue to perform. And anybody who does not like his face should go to hell and burn to ashes. Period. And thank you.
Very sad indeed. We have an interesting verbal contest here. Who is more skilled in using words and constructive, persuasive, and attractive arguments? As funny and clever the chairman's remark might be, some critical-minded Nigerians could still fish out an error in it. You said the governor's error shows that he is innocent and has not stolen money and may not intend to do so. But what if I tell you that the innocent man was sneaked into office by the corrupt godfathers as a puppet to dance to their tune? What if I tell you that these godfathers are the real power behind the throne and they dished out the so-called innocent man in order to confuse the people, deflecting their attention away from the background? Perhaps this could be the picture here. However, a blunder in pronunciation of figures could not be or determine a leader. In this regard, APC supporters are circulating a video online showing the reported good work he is doing in Edo State. Let's take a look.
God will bless you, sir. Because if it not be you, okay, this is the first time in history. No control for this road. This is the first history, sir.
We see that Edo is renewed.
See what they do. They not they turn. They the man quiet. But now see what they do. Now see what they do. See my governor.
All right, next, a group known as Moyo Pan-African Solidarity Center has likened Dele Farotimi to the human rights lawyer Gani Fawehinmi. Dele Farotimi, who has been in detention for a week, is facing multiple charges, including defamation and cyberbullying. However, in the eyes of his admirers, these negative, ascriptions are a metaphor to describe Farotimi's courage and intellectual clout needed to criticize corrupt politicians in government. Farotimi is revered as one of the few stars giving light in the extreme darkness of the Nigerian polity. And now, according to a statement delivered by the Pan-African group on Tuesday, Dele Farotimi is the new Gani Fawehinmi. He will go through all the stages of persecution and prosecution which Gani faced and still come out victorious. He will be persecuted, he will be prosecuted, he will be shunned, he will be isolated, he will be alienated. He will be intimidated. He will be hounded and arrested. He will be abducted. He will be jailed. He will be imprisoned. He will be castigated by the political and legal ruling class. But at the end of the whole thing, at the end of the day, he will be loved and celebrated by his fellow citizens. He will be elevated by change seekers all over the world. He will be honored by the masses as their very own senior advocate of the masses. Dele Farotimi is the Fawehinmi born again. Now that is the word of this group. The late Gani Fawehinmi was a distinguished human and civil rights lawyer, social critic, author, and philanthropist who came from Edo State in southwest Nigeria. The late activist became outstanding for several reasons. Now, two of these reasons included his passion for knowledge and also his passion for justice. In his academic years, Fawehinmi was nicknamed the Nation because of his intoxication with national, legal, and political affairs. In his early years, he was also passionate to read about the philosophies of historical social activists such as Fidel Castro, Winston Churchill, Mahatma Gandhi, Mao Zedong, Karl Marx, and the rest of them. And then his love for justice and humanity compelled him to offer a pro bono legal service to a factory worker named Bala Abashe. In the dramatic case, Bashe accused the secretary to the Benue Plateau State government, Andrew Obeya, of having an affair with his wife. This prompted him to sue Obeya for an assault and damages for adultery. Meanwhile, Fawehinmi took on the case despite the state government's support for Obeya. As the case progressed, efforts were made to persuade Fawehinmi to drop it, but he refused. Ultimately, Obeya was forced to resign. But Fawehinmi's determination came at a cost. Of course, he was detained for 9 months. Very sad indeed. Ironically, the high-profile case boasted Fawehinmi's law practice, putting him in the spotlight as one of the greatest advocates for justice. In 2003, Fawehinmi contested the April 19th presidential election under the National Conscience Party, but lost to President Olusegun Obasanjo. Many Nigerians today regard him as the honest president Nigeria never had. Now, take a look at one of his greatest speeches delivered at the 2003 presidential election.
Of our people, no, that's not the country I dream for, and that is why I'm in this position today. But I want to take the power from them, so that the masses of our people do not suffer again from lack of employment, from lack of food, from lack of housing, from lack of jobs, from lack of water, from lack of electricity, and a country that I want to establish free of corruption and starvation, free of all this dictatorship that we have been encountering over the years. I want to create a country where I want to establish a country, a governance where there should be what we call the best for all, not the best for a few and the worst for the majority. I don't accept that.
There was a great energy and enthusiasm. Now, many Nigerians have seen this kind of spirit active again in the person of Dele Farotimi. And with this, we come to the end of this section. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do not hesitate to hit the like button, make your comments, share my videos, and then subscribe to the Diaspora Digital Media for more exciting stories. I remain Tochukwu Raphael. Have a nice day.